A long time ago, in the great kingdom of Ilu Age, the villagers lived in peace and happiness. Every market day was filled with joy. Traders displayed their goods proudly, buyers bargained cheerfully, and no one complained about anything. It was a land blessed with unity and prosperity. Among the people of Ilu Age lived a man named Ogunmola and his beautiful wife, Abike. They were happily married and deeply in love. Ogunmola was a brave hunter, known across the land for his strength and courage, while Abike was a hard-working trader who sold goods in the market. However, despite their love and happiness, there was one thing missing in their lives: they had no child. For 5 long years, they waited and prayed, but no child came. One blessed morning, Ogunmola spoke to his wife. "My dear Abike," he said gently, "I must go on a hunting journey. It may take 5 weeks before I return." Abike's eyes filled with tears. She held his hands tightly and said, "My husband, please be careful. I pray that you return safely to me." Before leaving, Ogunmola's close friend, Kunle, came to see him. Quote, "My friend," Kunle said, "be very careful out there in the forest." Ogunmola nodded. "I will. Please, while I am away, help me look after my wife." Kunle replied, "Do not worry. I will take care of her." And so, Ogunmola set off on his journey. When Ogunmola arrived deep in the forest, something felt strange. He walked for hours but saw no animal. "This is unusual," he muttered. "Where are all the animals? Why is the forest so silent?" Suddenly, the wind began to blow fiercely. Trees swayed, leaves scattered, and the forest seemed to come alive in a mysterious way. Then, out of nowhere, he heard the cry of a baby. "Wah! Wah!" Ogunmola froze. "A baby?" he said in shock. "Who would leave a child here?" He searched around and soon found a baby lying on the forest ground, crying helplessly. "Hello! Is anyone here?" Ogunmola shouted. "Who left this baby?" But there was no answer. The baby was beautiful, with bright shining eyes, golden yellow skin, and long soft hair that shimmered like white threads in the light. Ogunmola gently picked up the child. "Do not cry," he said softly. "I will take care of you." He hesitated for a moment. "What will I tell my wife? Could this be a sign from God?" As he turned to leave the force, a mysterious voice echoed around him. "Take care of the child, and name her Osunbumi." Ogunmola stood still, his heart pounding. He looked down at the baby and whispered, "Osunbumi, a child given by the river goddess." With that, he began his journey back home, carrying not just a child, but a destiny that would change his life forever. When Ogunmola finally returned to Ilu Age, the whole village gathered to welcome him. Abike ran into his arms, tears of joy flowing down her cheeks. "My husband, you are back," she cried. But her joy quickly turned to surprise when she saw the baby in his arms. "Whose child is this?" she asked. Ogunmola took a deep breath and told her everything: the silent forest, the strange wind, the mysterious baby, and the voice that told him to name her Osunbumi. Abike was silent for a moment. Then she smiled gently and carried the child. "If this child is a blessing," she said, "then we will raise her with love." And so, Osunbumi became their daughter. And so let's see what will next. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.